Okay, fight fans and fight fiends, welcome back to Manny's Thoughts. I, of course, Manny MTL or Manny Montreal. Make sure to check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, YouTube, and of course, thefightcity.com. As usual, I'll give you guys my thoughts on what's going down in the world of combat sports. Let's get started. First up, as usual, congratulations are due. Congratulations, Vasyl Lomachenko. For that fact, congratulations, Jorge Linares. Beautiful fight. What we were supposed to get for Cinco de Mayo weekend was delivered to us just a week later. Beautiful fight. Linares fought very smart, actually scored a knockdown, proving that the Matrix high-tech Vasyl Lomachenko is actually human. He bleeds, folks. That being said, he did something fantastic. He got up off the canvas and continued going to work, applying his pressure as only he does, scoring a beautiful body shot knockout. What a way to end a fight. What a way to get a historic win, a historic championship. I wasn't on the bus before, but gosh darn it, performances like that are hard to deny. I love it when a guy will get up off the canvas and win a fight. I think now that he's proven to be human, I like him. I think that's what's going on. Beautiful fight from the both of them. Quick shout-outs to Devin Haney. Beautiful fight on his part as well. Congratulations to Brandon Cook being successful. Hopefully we get that Brandon Cook-Butler rematch. Congratulations to Ryan Ford. He didn't win his fight, but as usual, he won the hearts and minds of most people that were watching the fight. It was close. And seeing that it was a hometown decision, I thought maybe they'd give it away by one round. Ryan knew if it went to decision, it wasn't going to be for him. That being said, beautiful fight on Ryan's part. Hopefully somebody here, a promoter in Canada, can put him to work and find him some judges that'll look past his skin color. That being said, my fighter of the week, folks, this kid is beautiful. He stepped in as a late replacement and took on a great challenge against Ali. He was supposed to fight Smith. Smith had to pull out with a skin condition. Jamie Munguia. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right. 21 years old from Tijuana, Mexico. 128 amateur fights won, 10 lost. 26-0 as a pro. 22 KOs. This kid's for real. Now they put a belt on him. Folks, a star is born. Jamie Munguia. Can't wait till they come up with a nickname for this guy so I can use that. As far as what's going down on the Fight City and on thefightcity.com, great articles and posts on the daily for you guys to check out. Great social media feeds. Check them out on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, thefightcity.com. Now, as far as news is concerned, we got a few things to talk about. Simon Keane versus Adam Braywood. They've added another title to this. It is now for the IBO Intercontinental title and the WBC Franco Heavyweight title. Very interesting news. Also, Eve Ulysses, the fastest boxer on the face of the planet, now making the top 10 list for the WBC belt. Very good news, climbing up the rankings. World Boxing Super Series has now announced a few fighters. It's got me interested. Very interesting weight classes. World Boxing Super Series has done it again. I'm looking forward to their finale very soon. Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing. $1 billion TV deal with some company I know nothing about, but $1 billion will put on a lot of boxing in North America. So, that being said, I look forward to it. In other news, despite the fact that the WBC has removed them from the rankings for having previously not signed up for VADA testing, now he's signed up for it. So, fingers crossed, Triple G Canelo in September, that's what it looks like. Last but not least, news-wise, I don't know if you want to take this as good news or bad news. Personally, I would love it if this guy was retired and didn't need the money to fight, but clearly he does. Chuck Liddell is coming out of retirement. He is 5-6 in his last fights. His last 3 fights were really bad knockouts, and he hasn't stepped in the ring in a decade. Personally, I'm a little terrified. They're talking about a rematch against Tito. I don't know what's going to happen with that. Hopefully it doesn't happen. Now, as far as what we can watch this week, there is plenty to talk about, so let me get started. Thursday night on ESPN/TSN here in Montreal, Golden Boy Promotions is going to be showing Duno versus Gonzalez. That is a solid card. Great night of fights Thursday night. Friday morning, early, 6 or 7 a.m. on the Fight Network. One Championships from Singapore. Saturday's the big day. We got a lot of fights to talk about, one in particular. Saturday at 4 p.m., BT Sports in Yorkshire, England will be having the IBF featherweight title on the line. Lee Selby, 26-1 versus Josh Warrington, 26-0. That is a beautiful fight on that card. O'Hara Davies, Jack Catterall, and Nicola Adams. It's a perfect afternoon, Saturday afternoon. That being said, going down at the MGM Grand, later on at night, the WBC featherweight title's on the line. Gary Russell Jr., 28-1 versus Joseph Jojo Diaz, 26-0. Solid fight on its own. It is going to be the co-main to the main event that I'm going to get to in a second. Co-promoted by Showtime, going down at the Air Canada Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Sadly, not Montreal. Got a solid night of fights. The undercard, which most of you will probably not be able to watch, but hopefully we can find some sort of stream for it. Maslam Akdenis, Christian Prenga, Sebastien Bouchard, Kane Huron, Michael Zuski, Oscar Rivas, Christian Mbili, Patrice Vicious Volny versus Jenks Trotter for the WBA Canadian middleweight title. And last but not least, the main event, which will be shown on Showtime, Adonis Stevenson versus Badu Jack. I've said it, there is something cooking. I am not liking the way this fight came together. Personally, if I were Adonis, I'd be worried. By all means, it's not saying much considering he's only had one fight at light heavyweight. It was a good one, but it was only one fight at light heavyweight. Badu Jack is quite possibly the craftiest, smartest, most athletic boxer that Adonis Stevenson has ever fought. Most of the guys he's fought don't have Badu Jack's boxing IQ. Now that being said, everyone keeps pointing out to Superman's quote-unquote Superman punch, his big left hand. Here's the thing. Superman might have that Superman punch KO power, but if Badu Jack makes it 12, I don't think it'll go Adonis's way. Personally, I see a bit of a pooch on him. And I've never liked the way Adonis trains. Plus, he's done some other things lately that have made me feel a little disassociated with the whole Superman campaign. So that being said, I'm not giving any predictions, but folks, I feel like the fix is in. I feel like this might screw up things. Seeing how Eleider Alvarez is going to be fighting Kovalev soon, and Beterbiev having a title, the idea that we would have 3 world champions here in the same weight class would just be too good to fathom. Hopefully I'm wrong, but that's it for me this week. Make sure you check out next week's episode. Like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next week.